Hello everyone around the world. So today we have a laptop to fix. This is a laptop which is coming from a customer. It's Toshiba. Toshiba Tecra M11-141. That's the laptop. This laptop was booked in as coming on with no picture. I never fixed this design, but we'll see about that. And what I only discover about this laptop, most of the laptops they are using 19 volts charger. 19 volts around 3.4 amps to 4 point something amps. This one is different. It's working with 15 volts 5 amps. This is an old vintage laptop. So what happened to this laptop? I don't know. So I will have to adjust here on our adjustable DC power supply to 15 volts, exactly 5 amps. And here plug in the power supply is taking 69. Now it's taking 3 amps. Pressing the power on. Yeah, it is turning on. Maybe you can see here we have a green light, and you can hear the fan is spinning. Fan is spinning at full speed. And let's relax and wait for the picture. Let's relax and wait for the picture. At this moment, you can relax for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, waiting for the picture, and the picture is not going to come. So that is our problem. Let me power off the laptop. Yeah, the laptop, it is off. So on this laptop, what is most likely to fail? Can be many things, but you have to understand what are the conditions for the laptop to post up on the screen when you press the power on button. We might have a graphic issue like this kind of laptop. I don't think we have a RAM power supply problem or a GPU power supply or the CPU power supply problem is not sending voltage to the CPU or to the GPU, something like. I don't think so, based on the kind of laptop that we are dealing with. Check the laptop. This is too heavy. If you check here, charging port, that's the VGA, USB, Ethernet. Here we have other USB ports, and if we check on the side, on this side, we have compact disc, rewritable CD-ROM on this side. So this is an old vintage laptop. So if I check on the screen, yeah, it can be the screen, but the screen I can't see anything like physical damage on the screen. So I'm not going to open up the screen. What about the RAMs? We can start to here. What is here? Here is meant to be the hard drive. Maybe here. Maybe here is meant to have some RAMs. We have 2 RAM. This is 4 gig PC3L. And here we have another RAM. Maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe it's as simple as that. What I want to do, I want to to test with this RAM. Let's test with this RAM. On. And it's loading Windows. Huh? It's loading Windows. Oh. Huh? I thought maybe this is going to be a better repair. Huh? So that was a RAM issue. So maybe something's wrong with this RAM. Do 4 gig RAM. The laptop is working fine. I thought maybe this is likely to be a GPU issue. This is an i5 processor. And here we have a sticker for Windows 7. This was designed to work with Windows 7. Okay. Oh. So what we can do here, because obviously the customer is going to pay. So I think we can upgrade this, because this is this must be this is a 1 gig RAM. This is a 1 gig RAM. Let me see if I have better RAMs here. This is 4 gig. Maybe we are just charging the customer because we upgrade this 4 gig plus 2 DDR3, now 6 gig. Hopefully my RAMs they are fine. But I have plenty of these RAMs, so I'm not on. Toshiba. It's loading Windows. So that was a RAM issue. So if you have this kind of laptop is coming on but not display, please start with checking the basics. Because by checking basics, trust me, you can fix so many laptops. Unlike jumping on checking complicated things, power rails. You know, if the RAM is faulty, the laptop will come on and still we have nothing on the screen. If the screen is faulty, the laptop will come on, maybe it might show white screen or some lines on the screen, or the screen will remain black and we will still have a screen problem. So number one, check the RAM. If the RAM is good, check the screen itself with the external screen or another screen. If the screen is good, maybe it can be the GPU itself. We might have a faulty GPU, or the GPU power supply, or the RAM power supply, or it can be the BIOS. But in our case, this is an old laptop, and by this time things were properly made. So I don't think we might have a BIOS problem on these old model laptops. It's very rare. So our laptop is on, and yeah, we'll call it a repair. We'll call it a repair. You are not paying about the time I spent to fix, but what you are paying mostly, if you go to any repair shop, you are not paying like the fault. You are paying the skill. I found that problem on many customers. A customer will bring a TV. He said, no, I know my TV is not powering on. Maybe it's just a fuse. I can pay you just $5 and you put another fuse and I'll go back. I say no, you are not paying the fuse, you are paying the skill, you are paying time also. So the job is done. The job is done. We now have a picture. That's our laptop. Everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. So all what I have to do, like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates, and see you on the next repair. Bye bye.